Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom Strategies. So in this video review, I want to talk about RaiBlocks or RaiBlocks, however you want to call it. The ticker is XRB. The reason I want to talk about this coin is it's keep on coming up on my radar. I have been following this coin for a few months now, but it's like I never really had a deep dive, especially into the technical or even fundamental. I looked it up. I went to their website. I looked at the fundamentals, but I never had any deep dive into RaiBlocks. But it's one of those transactional coin, like XRP, like Ripple, like Stellar. But their strength lies in the transaction speed. So that's their selling point. You can read more about it. You can go and look at their white paper, look at the GitHub roadmap. So there's a lot of things on their website. So you can definitely take a look at it. It gives you more comfortable with the fundamental of RaiBlocks. Always look at the team. That will give you an idea who are the people behind it. Because as I always say on a channel, the project, a coin, it's only as good as the team that is working on it or people behind it. You can have a great idea or a great white paper, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't have right people to implement them. The project goes as far as the people behind it willing to take it. So always look for the good team. A good team is always a good indicator that this project have some leg to grow. All right. So in this video review, I want to mainly talk about the technicals. I want to cover how it's looking right now. It's relatively staying strong compared to a lot of other altcoins in the market. That's another reason I want to talk about it. So when the overall market is down and there are coins that are staying relatively strong, especially in the downtrend, you especially want to pay attention to those coins, because there might be some information out there already that you might not be aware of, and there are people who are buying it based on that information even in this downtrend. That could be someone from the inside buying it on the rumors, or they know something that you don't yet. Again, this is not a regulated market, so insider trading is not illegal in this in cryptocurrency arena. So I really want the users, like the viewers, to understand that let's say if I'm a developer on RaiBlocks, and I'm finding out that, hey, we're about to implement something major in the project or announce something major, I can just go tell my my father or my friend or my buddy and tell him to, hey, there's something major coming out, and buy some RaiBlocks. Especially, it's not obviously in the stock market that's illegal. Insider trading is illegal, but in cryptocurrency we don't have anything yet. All right, there might be soon if things might become more of a trading rather than investing. It might be soon. So, but right now there is nothing that is that prevents a team member or someone who's working on that project to just leak some information to their pal or to their friends before it hits the media. Okay, before it hits the mainstream media. So watch out for those kind of things. There's always, and that's why I was looking at the charts, because you might not be able to hit all those information, but the charts, they tell you the stories. This is all stories behind each tick, up or down. There is a story behind each of those ticks, and there are real people who are pulling the trigger behind those ticks. All right, so that's why people might lie to you, people might not tell you the whole story, but charts, they don't lie. And especially with charts with volume, you should always be looking for those indicators. All right, so as I said, the reason I wanted to talk about RaiBlocks is it's relatively strong in this downtrend right now. I have a feeling that if the overall market turns, then it can easily break toward the 24 mark, and potentially toward 30 and 32. Sorry, 33 was the all-time high, and 35 was the all-time high and break that all-time high mark. But overall, I'm looking at the 3 months chart right now for RaiBlocks. So for the support, so I always like to look at the supports. The reason I always like to look at the support, if you cover your downside, then your upside will take care of itself. Let me repeat that again. If you cover your downside, the upside will take care of it on its own. The one of the thing that this is one of the kind of like a hidden secrets of of stock market or any market I can relate to, that if you can the better you can manage your downside, you will become a much profitable investor in the long run. What do I mean by that? So if you take care of, everyone is looking at the upside, right? Hey, is this coin going to go to the moon? Is this coin going to the double, triple? But if you learn how to manage your downside risk, if your downside management skills, what should you do if the coin hits $15? What should be the idle position? Where should you get in this coin? So if you manage those downside risk, your upside potential will be much better in the future. That's what I'm trying to say. And this is kind of like a hidden strategy or hidden secret. People always try to look for the upside. They always look at how high does it have room to grow. But the real thing that people miss is, if you manage your downside better, if you get into the coin at the right time, at the right price, your upside potential will be much greater than someone who got in at 23 in December. All right, that's simple things. You have to adapt to those simple things. So manage your downside better. Manage, put those stop losses. Manage your downside better, and your upside potential will be much better off. You won't have to worry about your upside potential as much, because you have taken care of your blind spots. You have taken care of your downward issues. All right. So just a quick speech on that. So right now is relatively holding strong compared to the downward trend we are in the overall market, compared to a lot of altcoins. So that tells me that if there is a next push that's coming up, I have a feeling there might be more investors who will be coming into RaiBlocks, and we can potentially break that $19 1950 mark on the upside. Sorry, the $20 mark on the intermediate resistance, that we can break that and then make our way toward that $23 $24 mark. So for Raicoin, other thing that I think they really need to improve on is their social media. I don't think they are very active on their social media. So this is the pair of RaiBlocks with BTC. It looks pretty. The pair with BTC, it looks pretty nice. It had a little consolidation. Now it's trying to break out. So the pair with BTC also looking quite nice here. Yeah, for the social media, yeah. So I think they need to really promote themselves in the social media. I think I don't see as much promotion from RaiBlock in social media. Whether you like social media, whether you hate social media, whether you think it's useful or not, it doesn't matter. What matters is what is people out there that you're trying to sell it to, what they want. Okay, if people out there are more active on social media, then you have to get on the social media. It's not whether it's a matter of a choice or not, or whether you believe in it or not. It's more about getting with the flow. If there's a more community, more users who are active on social media and they get their information from social media, then you have to promote your coin on social media. So the one thing for RaiBlock, I would really advise them is to be more active on social media. Overall, I think this is a good project. It's an early stage project, so lot of room to grow, and the circulating supply is 133 million, so it's not very like in billions like a lot of other coins. So I think the supply is, and the max supply is the same, so it is 133 million RaiBlocks. So its circulating supply is relatively, on average side compared to a lot of other altcoin. All right, so that's my observation on RaiBlock. Just looking at RaiBlock from technical aspect, covering some of the fundamentals. Go to their website. I will put the link. You can click on the link and just check it out. It's holding up quite nicely in this downtrend. So there is something out there in the market that's must be something positive going on in the project. So as I said, watch the downward. If you covered your downward price action, then the upside will take care of on its own. All right. So again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit those bell notifications so you can get the videos right away as I post it. Please like the video. That gives me motivation to keep on doing this content for you. All right. Thank you guys, and I will be doing more video review shortly. Bye.